this is just somewhere.
The best of
because
the
for
best.
me, I'll go with Mourinho. Obviously because of the Chelsea bias, but also because I don't see anyone winning a Champions League in Porto. That is the thing. You may talk about Guardiola's or attractive tiki-taka nonsense, what. The guy is always afforded the best players in the world. He's always given all the time he needs to build his team, everything. Mourinho built his career from the gutter in Porto, taking his team to prime Sir Alex Ferguson, OT, and hustling out a win, winning that thing with, Champions League with Porto. Then you come to Chelsea. Chelsea has not won a Premier League in over 50 years. You win back to back, losing only once, conceding only 15 times. Then after that, you go to Inter. You win them their first champion and treble. Well, it's not like this Inter team had they had a really good team, but they had an Eto'o who had fallen out with Pep. They had, they did not have guys who were gunning for Ballon d'Ors there, but they had a team that could work. Mourinho could work around. Brought in, I think, who did he bring? Schneider. I told Schneider, come and win this thing. Brought guys in and they clubbed Bayern in the final.
Yeah.
Off his Ballon, that's Mourinho. Went to Madrid, still won it. I think they had 100 points. Some that Madrid team that reached 100 points. That was Mourinho. Then, even still, wherever he went, he came back to Chelsea, won us another Prem. Went to Man U, I think he's probably the best guy after Ferguson. Yeah. Finished even second to Pep.
They won a treble at Man U.
Did he win them a treble or like a double?
Yes, never a treble.
It was a treble. Treble of what?
It was a weird treble, but it was a
Europa
treble.
League.
Hey, but that guy guarantees you trophies.
Yeah,
You never see Pep go to his struggling side and say at the end about the day. You never see him do that stuff. Mourinho always works with what he can and he will deliver. Went to Roma, delivered also another trophy that side. And I still believe he would have delivered a trophy in Spurs if he wasn't sacked before the final.
Yeah.
He was going for that Carling Cup. I'm sure he would have pointed out that thing. Because in the end, Spurs even just lost 1-0 with that Mason guy on the touchline. Warren Mason guy. They just still lost 1-0. They could have even won that game if they had a proper coach to get them through the line.
They're really playing some negative football.
So, it may be haram, but then it brings results. But the fact is, Mourinho guarantees.
I want to know what everyone is taking before I take a side. Sean has made his points.
Mourinho, I'm a Chelsea fan, man. The special one,
right.
man. The special
I wanted
one.
to interject in something that I read the man.
But that's my opinion.
So
That's my opinion.
For me, to be honest, it's Pep. On any day, you guys. Pep came to Barca and redefined European soccer for a minute. Teams started trying to adapt
Playing out the backward.
how to play Pep's style. And whenever guys would come and try to do that, you would get clapped. Yes, you can say he had one of the best players in the world in Messi. You can say he had Busquets, Iniesta and who. But when he left, he went to Bayern. He still won them.
But Bayern, how many times had Bayern won the Bundesliga?
Yes, be that as it
A
may.
heavily stacked
Be that as it
Bayern,
may.
by the way.
He
Heavily
went to-
stacked Bayern. Company can even
He went to
winning
City.
titles there.
Yeah, he went to City. Redefined shit. Guys have clapped 4 Prems in a row. He won them their first. I think it's their first treble, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, only the second English treble.
Man, you can say yes, he has had the best.
Heavily stacked teams.
Yeah,
He's
heavily
given the
stacked
money
team,
he wants.
put out what-
He signed like
But
3
still-
guys in Jan.
But still, how many coaches have we seen that are given what they want and still fail to deliver?
I mean, yeah.
There's so many.
Arteta-
There's so many. But Pep
No, but Arteta is not on the budget of Pep. Arteta is not on the budget of Pep.
That's all the Man U coaches.
Arteta is not on Pep money.
Touche.
But my argument is that Pep is always given all that. I don't know. He's like a sharp kid who is given all the textbooks.
Yeah.
But Mourinho is a kid who is not there. But he'll go, you borrow this guy's textbook, this guy's textbook, this one, and then you butt guys at the end of the term. That's, I'm
But
going
I don't know what you're taking.
Trophy more.
Trophy more.
Okay, now I'm taking.
Yeah.
I'm going with the greatest of all time.
You could say
Josep
arguably.
Guardiola.
Arguably, because to
Yeah.
me Ferguson is the
Arguably.
greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time. Yes. The greatest of all time. This guy learned football from the king of the king, the professor, Johan Cruyff.
But they're playing out the back stuff.
Like
also,
he learned from the source. He went to River Nile, he went to Ginger, and he learned. And he brought it all the way. And this, I'm telling you guys, Pep Guardiola, what he did to football will never be forgotten.
Exactly.
That man has changed football as we see it. Now he changed it in the 2000s, he changed it in the 2010s, he has changed it in the 20s. Come on, guys.
But his time
What
is
has
out.
he has
His
proven?
time is
He has
out.
proven.
His time is out.
He has proven whatever.
Can
Whatever
I
doubt
try
has come up.
disassemble Pep for you guys? Because I feel like this is the most glorified coach we have in modern history, right? But his shortcomings are not like all the others on this list. He's a favored boy, as you've called him, right? He picks his projects. He picks where he goes. He picks the players he wants.
Well, let him come from himself.
So, me by the
He's
virtue
a
of
coward.
the fact
That's the thing. He's a
he
coward.
does not put himself in an uncomfortable position.
Yes, he's a coward. That's the thing.
That thing, you cannot tell me you just didn't take a Premier League last season. They've already given you 3 players in Jan.
Yeah.
You've already signed
Spoiled, man.
3 more. 3 more. You know
even
they're still
even
signing.
before
Yeah.
Club World Cup,
But
they
you
gave him
tell me
2 or
this.
3 new guys. Like, yo.
He might not take something again next season.
Yeah.
You won't hear anything out of the league.
Yeah.
This season he has been trash. No one has been speaking about him.
They
So,
gave him.
It's like
three
no
new
one
players.
criticizes him.
Of course, no one can
Everyone
criticize
just strokes him.
You can't
No,
criticize
man.
a guy who's
No,
just won 4 in a row.
No, yes,
Yeah,
I can.
the criticism
I can.
is a bit
He
low.
said the
Because-
bar up that high.
because
He
he's
set
just
the
won
bar
4 in
high.
a row,
He has
so-
to live by the bar he set up there.
So
Now listen.
if I've won 4 in a row, you can forgive me for once.
No,
What
I
I'm trying
can't.
to
You
say-
definitely
No,
can
I
forgive
can't.
me.
You say,
cannot.
you say this last season was his worst, let's say, with City, right? This last
his
season.
first season was also trash.
Yeah, but this one, you know, they gave
Yeah,
him
this was
everything.
definitely-
Could say his
This was-
second worst
Isn't
season.
it very ironic that he finished third?
He finished third, he was in the FA Cup final.
What's that, man? This is a
Trophy
glorified
less.
third.
What
What
is
is that?
the man
What
is
does that
third?
mean?
At his
What does
worst.
that
That
mean?
is
All
at his
injuries
worst. We're not
were
glorifying
finished
third.
third.
We're just saying at his worst. He lost his best player, the guy who just won the Ballon d'Or. Come on.
Exactly.
Give the guy a break.
So, okay, let me
He
ask
didn't
you
have
guys.
Kevin De Bruyne for like basically
you guys
most
expected
of the first season,
a
first part of the
champion
season.
team to finish below top 4. You guys expected the former champion the previous season to finish below top 4.
I mean,
You tell me that
I mean,
you
it has
expected
happened
to finish
before.
below top 4.
It has happened
You
before.
did,
We
also,
have seen those
them
scenarios.
finishing third is still way within your expectations.
We have
I'm
seen
telling you
Chelsea
that.
win the
I'm telling
Premier,
you
win the
that.
Champions League, and they are finishing 7th.
Exactly.
But these things happen. The Premier League is a dynamic league.
One thing you give Pep Guardiola the United Mourinho coach.
The Porto, Mourinho
Can
coach.
never-
The Inter that you want to treble with, never going to win those trophies.
Yeah,
So
so
will never
the thing
win
is
those
that-
trophies.
the thing is
But
that-
if you give Mourinho work at DB,
He could never.
will clap
You know,
back.
so you know
Actually,
something.
you would have
You know
clapped that
something.
champion before.
You know what? We shall never
The
know.
irony, these are
Okay, it's
hypothetical.
an if.
We shall
It's
never
an
know.
if.
Exactly.
These are
But-
We shall never know. But what we know
Hypothetical.
is what is there. Are
Yeah.
the trophies that is won.
No,
But
these are all
but
facts.
given the
you know.
track
What we
record
know are
of
the
Pep,
trophies that were.
yeah,
Yes,
track
won.
record of Pep has never proven to coach an underdog team.
Why should I
He has
suffer?
never.
Why
No,
would
he
I
has
want
never.
to suffer with those
He has never.
underdog teams?
I mean,
Each coach has their
I mean, how are we
dynamic
sure
Which
he's the
underdog-
best coach if he can't go? Let me tell you, Fergie would go and pick
A
Wow,
Chicharito from somewhere
and
you've
still
never
grind
had.
out funny results of this funny couple of players. I feel like Pep needs a special group of players
No,
to bring up
that's
special
just not
results.
his style.
Yes.
His style is not to bring up
It
those.
just so happens
His style is
that
to
He's
bring
a power
up the best in the
perfectionist.
world
You see,
Yeah,
it
it's
and
so
make
happens
them
that
the
he coaches
best
quality
ever.
teams and ends up pulling out quality.
But
teams.
even him, he has standards.
You know? Yes.
So
Even
he has standards.
there's no way Porto is going to approach Pep.
and be like fast
That's-
bowling, what
But
There's no way
that's where
Porto-
Mourinho started
like,
from.
Like Pep Pep started big because he was
Started
that
backup
prodigy.
B. I mean, he was already
He
a
was a
backup.
prodigy.
He was already a backup
If-
player, backup
if
captain,
they're taking you from
backup
backup
B,
B,
like you're already a backup
like
legend.
that
Like
just
how
shows
Zidane
you how
was.
much
So how
trust
can you
they
pin
had.
him?
in
How can
him.
you pin him for that?
Who was the coach
No,
before
I'm
Pep?
just saying.
Rijkaard.
If Pep,
Rijkaard was
if Pep
the
really
coach
wants to
before
prove to
Rijkaard
okay,
had taken
us the
Rijkaard
League was
was
good.
By the way,
It was so
Barca
good.
fired
It
Rijkaard
was
and
so good.
everyone was like, it was not
What have you done?
deserved to fire Rijkaard. It wasn't deserved at all, but because they knew there is this genius who's coming up, and if we don't take him, some other
Someone
team
is
is
going
going
to
to
watch
take
him.
him. And the moment he came, football changed.
You redefined it.
But you
Football
could say he had
changed.
Rijkaard's team. You guys praise him for doing all these things, but he falls
That guy had
humble,
Messi.
man.
That's not his
Messi,
problem.
yes, sir, Xavi.
That's
Bro.
not his problem.
This is exactly
Messi,
what we are
yes,
saying
sir,
about
that's
your
not
boy.
his
This is
problem.
exactly what we're talking about
So-
your boy. He
so
cannot
You would give it
do
to another
anything.
person and he wouldn't make it
So what
work.
you're trying to say
You
is
you
Pep
put
is
him in Porto.
Pep a victim of his success? Is that what you're trying
He
to
is.
say?
He is.
And be that as it may, that is what it is. But the good thing is he has brought out these quality results. He has used
me-
these quality players.
If I could say one
Guess
thing
who
for
brought
my
out
right,
quality results with mechanics?
he can turn a diamond into a rough, but he can never do it the other way.
No, guys, Mourinho
He
is
definitely
great.
can.
I
Mourinho
tell you,
is
he
one
can
of
never.
the
That's
he's
special.
one of
Get that
the
down.
greatest of all
Yeah.
time,
And he
given
turns
what
it
he has
into a
done in
rough.
Premier League.
But he
But,
can never do it the other way.
but come on, man, Pep has way more Premier
He can
League
get
trophies
Eto and
Yeah.
Eto
than
regresses.
Mourinho.
He can get Zlatan and Zlatan regresses. But no one talks about all these things just because he put Messi in a false nine. Just because he glorified one guy, what of all the dead bodies he left behind?
Let's talk about what he has done.
He
in-
butchered
in
Yaya
England.
Touré's career in
The
Spain,
dynasty,
man. He
the
almost-
dynasty he has built in England.
All
He has no
dynasties are
Messi.
built off
I
what?
think
He has no
Players'
Messi.
careers.
you can put it like that. Like that's a certain way in which to look at it. But also
Mourinho
these players
didn't
fail
build
to
his
fit.
teams like that.
This
Fine,
The
I know he
only
has
way,
wrangles with
the
all
only
these
failure
players, I
of
know,
Pep
but-
was not winning Champions League at Bayern, and I feel like
That
that's
is the only.
that
thing,
is
by the
only
way.
out of a
Do you
heavily
know?
stacked CV.
Is there anything
Eh?
else you can
That's
say?
the
But do you
only.
think-
That's the only X I see on
Do you
his.
think?
on
Do you
his-
think? Do you think Pep would win Champions League in Porto?
Yes.
Wait,
I'm
who?
sorry.
Then there's no one
And I
Messi,
said
there's no
with full
KDB,
confidence.
there's no
I
one
said with
special.
full confidence.
There's no special
No,
group
he
of players
wouldn't.
in Porto. There's no special
You
group of
know
players.
Kevin,
We have
he
seen
wouldn't.
Mourinho with
You know
mechanics.
he
We have
wouldn't.
seen Mourinho with special players.
So
He has delivered on these occasions.
You see what we're arguing about is a real capital if 3. You understand what I'm saying?
I
Because
mean, yeah,
you're talking
but
about
that
things
if
that
is based on events that have already
Facts.
happened. Facts.
Facts.
Like Mourinho has done it with mechanics. He has done it with
Yes,
special
be that
players.
as it may.
He has shown that give him any group of players,
Yeah.
he'll perform.
Come
But
on. Okay,
Pep
let's
is
just
always
talk about
given
the
the
record
best.
when they were in
Pep is
Spain.
always given the best team.
But
in the
Let's
league.
just talk about the
Like
record
help
in
us
Spain.
get over the line.
And that's-
Pep is a help
when
us
they were
get
in- when-
over the line.
When they were in
Mourinho
Spain,
is like
who
we are-
won more trophies?
And when Mourinho had Real
Who won
Madrid,
more trophies when they were in Spain?
when Mourinho had Real Madrid, what happened?
that Barca team was better than Madrid.
That's the console you're going to use now.
I mean, they had Messi, bro. They had Messi, Iniesta, and Xavi.
Come
Bro.
on, man. Let's not
Bro.
start on that. Let's not start on
Really?
that.
And you guys had who?
And he was, let me tell
Who
you,
did
Pep
you
is a
guys have?
perfectionist. He will
Who
lead
did
you,
you guys
he will
have?
lead
Let's
you,
not do that.
he will lead you.
Being a
He will
perfectionist
help you
is
cross
what's
the
making him the
line.
greatest.
He will help you cross the
That's
line.
what's making him the greatest. The
Let
fact
me
that
tell
he
you, like-
wants everything to be perfect. The fact that he wants to be his teams to be playing
Please,
in
you
a
say-
certain
and-
way.
And that's why we keep telling he's not the greatest because he's a robot. He's a robot. He
Yeah,
makes his
he's
team
just
play
there
like a
to-
robot. He has killed
he's
modern
not- he's
football.
there to
Everyone
help them
plays
over
static
the line.
football.
Now
you can see
now
football is
he's
starting to
become
heal.
so great that
Football
we're
is
now
starting
starting
to
to
heal.
criticize the way he has reached his greatness. It's
He's-
like
he's-
it's like I don't know.
He's robotnik
You're saying-
himself.
you're saying-
Like,
May I go ahead and
like
say- I'll
Messi
go ahead
becomes
and
so
say
great
that
and
tiki
we're
taka
like, he's
stuff
so
was.
good because
I'll
he
go
can
ahead and
dribble.
say
He's
that
an
tiki
alien.
taka stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'll go ahead and say.
Robotnik.
I'll double down and say that tiki taka stuff was boring.
But
One
guys
guy
copy.
pass.
Then why
pass,
did
pass.
they
wasn't
score?
even his
You
team.
sleep until so
But
our
then why
guys
did
have
guys
scored.
copy? Why did
Wow.
other teams start adapting?
One
that
now
to their
Sterling
own?
has
They
like
shouldn't
50 tap-ins in.
Now everyone plays
Wow,
from the
that's
back.
it.
Everyone plays from the back.
So we shouldn't copy.
Why do we all play from the
So
back?
we- so we shouldn't
Yeah,
copy.
we
No,
copy
that's-
because we have seen
Is
it
he the
working.
first guy to bring the
We have
play
seen
out
it
from the
working.
back?
We have seen it
You and
working.
Pep brought
But
this.
he
So
did
we
not-
have
We're talking about Pep.
But
Guardiola.
you
So
said-
you are correct. You didn't give by the way.
Why do you mean he
That's
did
your
it
Pep
best?
style.
Just because
It's
he did
your
it best.
handcrafted
What of the guy
style.
who did
He
it first?
did it best.
No,
It's your handcrafted
no.
style.
You guys are glorifying the wrong person. You're glorifying the wrong person. Give the flowers to Johan Cruyff.
No. Anyway, guys.
Yes. Give a
Pep,
pass.
Pep, better than
He's a perfectionist,
It's
man.
very heated in here.
Which is not bad. Which is not bad. It's a very good thing, Baiji. It's a very
When
good
you
thing.
get it from the gutter, bro.
Like, okay, let's make our closing arguments. I would say, the point is that you guys are saying Pep couldn't do it with this small
With
teams.
mechanics, yes.
Yeah, but I would say fortunately or unfortunately, he's never had the chance to
Have a small
have a small team because man.
Because he doesn't have the balls.
He
No,
is-
he has had small teams 2 seasons. His first season in City and this last season. And you've seen where he finished. That's why I saw.
The former
That's why I'm
champion of
left
the
it.
Premier League was a
How
small
would you
team
say he has
this
a
season.
small team this season? Though, okay, he lost his
Come
best
on.
player,
Small.
but you wouldn't say
Really?
it was a small team.
Small.
But anyway,
Ah,
I guess that's it for today. It was really heated.
Pep,
Let us know in the
already
comments who you're taking for this one.
Pep
Is
already
it Pep?
did.
The special
Or
ones
Mourinho?
next more.
Let's go.
More.
Let's go.
Trophy more.
Trophy more.
A goat.
Yeah.
Give that
Guardiola.
guy mechanics, plumbers,
As in, to
whatever.
me, you can only compare
You
him
know,
with
you know the
Alex.
good thing. Since
That's
you
it.
guys also bring up
That's
like,
it. You can only compare him with
there's going
Alex.
to probably be a chance that.
And I feel like
Spain.
it should have been Pep.
And if he gets